Hello and welcome back to reading Batman and Joker fan fiction. I wrote this story on Wattpad 8 years ago and I forgot about it until now to read it to everybody out loud. I'm trying to make myself mini. I got it. It just messed up a little bit. But anyway, we're back with the normal point of view, which should be third person point of view. I'm just dumb. And here we go. They stopped in front of the main church in Gotham. By the way, this is chapter 20. I can't remember if I said that already or not. This is chapter 20. They stopped in front of the main church in Gotham. Batman stood outside of the doors as Joker walked in. He saw Poison Ivy there, surrounded by all of her plants, and Catwoman beside her. They seemed to have been having a deep conversation until they saw the Joker. It should be they. I forgot the why. They saw the Joker come inside.
So girls, I bet you're wondering why I'm here.
Joker smiled. How do I make Ivy sound? I don't know.
Were you hoping to team up with us to get rid of Batman and take over the city?
I'm gonna make all girls sound the same in here. Oh my god.
Harley already turned us down, but we might be willing to let you in with us, Ivy said. Haha, please, I work alone. Is Riddler here with you or being useless as always? Riddler isn't here. He just set up riddles and puzzles everywhere to keep Batman distracted,
Catwoman replied.
Do you have a sufficient plan in order? Not exactly. We just assumed if we worked together, we would bring him down faster, Ivy answered.
So they don't have a plan? Well, I'm confused.
How would keeping him away give you any luck with killing him?
Joker was confused. I'm confused too, Joker.
We needed some time for the poisonous gas from my beautiful plants to build up, and then I could spread it across Gotham. And Catwoman...
I had to scroll a little bit.
And Catwoman would then find Batman and bring him down personally. You chicks really don't know to think a plan through, do you?
Joker mocked them. I feel like I could have worded that better.
Are you saying our plan won't work?
Catwoman hissed. Hiss.
Exactly, it won't. So stop that gas thing right now.
Joker was serious.
No, it will work. You're just trying to be the only one who stops him. You should be thanking us for stopping Batman,
Ivy yelled.
First of all, I should be the only one who gets to Batman. He's mine. He gives me purpose. So, sorry, I don't like seeing two skunks.
Sorry, TikTok.
Think they can waltz in and...
I had to scroll again.
Think they can waltz in and take that from me. And second of all, you may not know this, but I'm the Joker and I get what I want.
He yelled back at them. Poison Ivy tried attacking him, but Joker moved quickly. He placed his small device from inside his pocket he had stashed from Batman inside of Ivy's main plant. It was a small bomb that would go off in 20 seconds. Catwoman wasn't as bad as a threat to Joker, so he picked her up and ran out of the church, saving her and leaving Ivy behind. I have a feeling he only saved Catwoman because Batman likes her. I'm the one who wrote this. Batman, standing outside of the doors, saw Joker burst out with Catwoman in his arms and her not looking too happy about it. Joker ran past him to the motorcycle, shouting,
Hurry up, Bats, we gotta go.
Batman said nothing but trusted him as he also made him way quickly, his way, if I could spell right, his way quickly to the motorcycle. Catwoman squeezed in between them on the bike, and they, again, missing a letter, it's not the, it's they, sped off a few streets over and then looked back as the whole church exploded. Batman looked at him with an angry glare.
I swear I will take you back to Arkham if you keep blowing up buildings. No unalivings, no more destruction.
He lightly smacked the back of Joker's head.
Well, it was a snap decision.
He defended himself. Catwoman broke the bickering.
Guys, shouldn't we be checking to see if Ivy's okay?
Batman nodded and grappled straight back over, walking around the rubble and dust trying to find her. She was laying on the ground, still alive, but most of her plants were dead and she looked severely injured. Batman picked her up bridal style.
Ivy, or do you need any medical assistance?
She could hardly answer. Batman heard cops and firemen pulling up all around. He walked out holding her and found Gordon.
Jim, can you please see an ambulance gets here as soon as possible? She needs treated in any way possible from the explosion.
He nodded his head. Of course, Batman. One should be on its way right now. Do you know how this explosion started? I don't know why I'm giving him a country accent, but there you go. He asked as Batman handed her over to Gordon to hold.
It was Joker.
As Batman said it was him, he drove the motorcycle up beside Batman with Catwoman. They got off and Gordon gasped, "What are they?" Wait, hold on. This is Gordon. "What are they doing with you?" He's just country, I guess. Batman sighed.
Catwoman was with Ivy there, but I guess Joker helped her escape, and Joker himself I will take care of personally. You don't need to worry.
They have your bat cycle? Gordon pointed out.
Yes, well, for this one occasion, they were helping me with this case, and I let them use it.
Batman explained, trying to save their cover. Gordon looked over at the two criminals as they nodded in agreement to what Batman had said. "All right, keep them in order," he warned, walking away to get Ivy in the ambulance. He just has the utmost trust for Batman. Batman turned to Catwoman.
"Are you all right?"
"I'm okay."
She started acting seductively towards him.
I wish you were the one who saved me. I hope I get to see you again soon alone."
She gave Batman a small kiss on the lips and fled in the night. Joker got extremely jealous. I bet he would. Batman noticed his anger.
"That's a thing she does, but I said before I don't feel the same about her. Let's go home and get some rest, and tomorrow I'll make my day about being with you."
He hugged Joker, then called his Batmobile over to drive home. I meant to put two, putting the motorcycle in the back of it. "Okay," Joker said, getting in the passenger side, a little bit angry. He had to see that. Batman drove them back to the Batcave. Once he got there, they sat in the vehicle for a few minutes. The Dark Knight looked over at him.
"Remember when I said I would surprise you with something when I left?"
Joker looked in his eyes and got excited for what he had planned.
"What is it?"
Batman pulled off his glove and rolled up his sleeve. He had a tattoo of the letter J on his arm. Joker was overjoyed. He got a tattoo for him oh my god, I'm having a stroke. Like how he had a bat tattoo for him.
When did you have time for that?
Having the kind of high status I have, I tend to know a lot of people and how to get things done in a short amount of time. I thought it was only fair I got a tattoo for you since you got one for me.
They started kissing until it turned into a makeout session.
Ever had sex in the do in the Batmobile before?
Joker asked, wiggling his eyebrows.
"I'd be willing to try it,"
he replied. Why does that end so funny? But this was all of chapter 20. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will be back reading chapter 20 comments, so stay tuned for that. Bye.